Hello, this is Rachel from Short and Sweet Reviews, and sort of not necessarily breaking news, but detour from our little chosen chats about season 1 and 2, because we have a trailer for season 3 that came out today. And sorry, this is not exactly right after it happened or during it. Just between eating lunch and life. But let's get into the trailer and just little slight confirmations of little theories floating around and everything. Won't go into those in case you don't want to hear. But there's definitely some confirmation of at least one, if not more things. So that's really fun and exciting, and just like seeing what they have so far, more polished and everything. And also, in addition, just you can tell the tension is just really ramping up. You had the Romans sort of not being too fond of what's going on before, but then you also had them being sort of fine with it. And now it's just kind of like both. You have both like the Jewish leaders and Romans just from both sides going after Jesus and what's happening. And just there's that tension as well as, just like personal tensions going on as well, and emotions, as you can see. And that's really exciting, because if you know how many seasons there are, we're around halfway-ish through. At least if you we'd be about halfway through the storyline to the crucifixion, because should be season 6. So yeah, you can tell it's kind of hitting a bit of a crescendo halfway through that point, and that's just really exciting, seeing all of that. And you have a little bit of foreshadowing there with the whole losing time and losing something that was pretty interesting and pretty cool, because you know where they're going with that. And also just kind of the compassion that Jesus has built into that line. Like, he's not mad at that Pharisee or anything like that. Like, he knows, he gets it. Like, the Pharisee's just like trying to do what he thinks is honoring God and is the right thing. And he's kind of like, nope, that's not what's happening here. And then you also have what I'll kind of refer to as the Jesus was meek, not weak moment. And like, I've heard that phrase before, and I've always loved it. And it was just like, Jesus isn't necessarily being like super aggressive or anything, but like he's being pretty calm and composed with that Pharisee or Jewish leader kind of being up in his face a little bit. And Jesus is being very calm and composed, and just like kind of shuts it down. And I'm not going to go into the whole details of that line, but I thought it was great. And not necessarily going to recommend this movie called The Lucky One, but it definitely reminds me of this scene in it where just like there's a whole lot of tension going around, and Zac Efron's character, like, this person just, like, going at him, just, like, very verbally and aggressively, and just, Zac Efron is just being kind of very calm and composed, and he doesn't necessarily do much, but he does just enough what he needs to do to de-escalate the situation in just a very cool manner, and it sort of reminded me of that moment with that. And I believe that's all my thoughts on the trailer so far, but overall it was just very exciting, and I'm very excited for season 3, which is coming out in just over a month as of today, because today's the 17th. So that'll be all for now.